What's going on, fellas? Back again. No longer down, way south in the Gulf. Back again in the normal corner. Little slice of heaven here at the Wolf Den. Bringing you lovely fantasy fun and festivities. Yeah, we'll complete the triad of F's there. Back again. This lovely. Wow, already through week 8. Season's flying by. We got playoffs in just 2 weeks. A lot can happen. It's turning into a very interesting bit. So, at least at this point, there's a lot of drama going on. So let's dive right into it. Before I dive, Swanee style. This video might be a little short, not quite as festive, but I will make up for it. I am making another video that is going to be a little bit of a surprise. Surprise. And so I'll get most of my good times this weekend in it. So don't expect a lot from this, but hopefully later tonight I'll be able to upload a good rock solid video. So anyway, this week what happened? Game 1. Average Joe's. And Joni loves Chachi. I like to play with words. Poor Joe, it's been that time of year where a lot of teams are hampered with injury, and I'm afraid Joe's kind of got one of them at the moment. Salvaged a decent score this week, by most week standards. This week happened to be the low one, but that doesn't really matter. But 105-72. I edged him out. My top scorer, I had some good old Willis McGahee. I would like to take a second and just say, McGahee, I hope all is forgiven. I dropped you for a week. I did not believe in you, and then I found the error of my ways. And so, if I need to blow you to make it all okay, I will. But hopefully, just starting you as a flex last week was just a large step to forgiveness there. So keep producing, amigo. Now, on the flip-flop, we had Joe. Had Peyton Manning, who got 30. He had a solid game. I think he had 3 touchdowns, just off the top of my head. Had a pretty good solid week, like top to bottom. Nobody really went ham, sadly. Joe kind of got stroked by Jamal Charles. I don't know what was up his ass. But he definitely wasn't running, so maybe he'll get it out again this week. Next game, we had TDs, BR, that would be Cliff, and the Festus Factor, which, if you don't have a brain, that's Estes. 99-91, Cliff pulled out the close one. All of Cliff's games are friggin' close. I don't know how he does it. Not complaining this week. I'll get into my glee for that victory here in a bit. Cliff had LaShawn McCoy get him 18, and Tom Brady got 36. He was the high scorer for anyone this week. He threw I think he had 4 touchdowns, so yeah, that's a damn good game for him. Patriots went off, but Estes just didn't have if all of his team were Patriots, yeah, they'd have rocked it out. But a few in there that just didn't produce. Last game we had Seth Happens and Jeremy, whose name I'll not mention at the moment. 109-78. Seth edged him out by 30. Edged him out by 30, yeah. High score for Seth was Gronkowski. Mr. Gronk got him 26. Solid game for him. It was a hell of a game for a tight end. And Jerem had beast mode. Marshawn Lynch getting 16. Jerem had a couple of bye-week casualties. Two of his definitely his stud, Arian Foster, but they're back this week, so he might make up for lost time. So now, let's dive into next week. Myself, I am playing Estes. Just because I cannot give Estes my fantasy blessing on the week that he plays me, I'm going to go with myself. And for a reason I will include here in just a second as soon as I go over this week. And we got Joe playing Jeremy. The Hurricane Boy up north is hopefully. I noticed he actually tweaked his lineup this morning, so maybe he's zoned in. I guess that hotel Wi-Fi he's loving that as opposed to up on the mountain where it's kind of dead. So what did we? Oh yeah, Germ. I got to pull for Germ. Again, that goes in with the same reasoning for Estes. Last game, Cliff Seth. I don't really care. Cliff, need you to win just because Seth's won 4 in a row. I want his momentum to stop. So, counting on you, Cliff. So, now, exactly what is going on in the league? Myself, I set at a whopping 3 and 4. 3 and 5. Excuse me, 3 and 5. So, what does that mean for me? For me, it means I am slightly behind Joe and Estes. By slightly, I mean I'm a game behind them both. Meaning, with 2 weeks left, I need both of those guys not to win again. And I mean this strongly. I love the both of you more than my left testicle. But, in fantasy, I would just not be able to live with myself if I missed the playoffs. Actually, I would be able to live with myself, but I don't want to miss the playoffs. So, I need to win out. Meaning I need to beat Estes this week, Jeremy next week. I need to do that. And I need Joe and Estes not to win. If that happens, I will be in the playoffs. Simple as that. If something other than that happens, it's gonna be a mangled up mess. A lot of things that can happen. So, we will see these next 2 weeks, hopefully, for my sake. I don't know how you other guys feel. You may want my ass to lose both games. It's all cool. I'm just speaking from my opinion, I cannot base my opinions on the opinion of the league as a whole. As a commissioner, I can express my own opinions, but our league, we're about equality and fair play and scratching each other's backs. There's a lot of horse shit in that statement, but that's what I'm going with. So, what we got going? I guess the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that is of importance is me and Joe discovered that our last week is the Sunday, last week would be the weekend of Thanksgiving. So we might have to change something for our little end of the year bash. Trophy presentations and all that good stuff. It's been decided that the loser is going to have, like the ultimate loser, is going to have the loser's trophy named after them. So that's one reason why I don't want to be in the loser's bracket. And we got a kind of a good idea for one that we're going to do for the winners, so I'm not even going to put that on the poll. We'll figure that out, get it set in stone, get everybody included in that one. So that's pretty much it. So I guess I just wish everybody the best of luck this week, except for Estes, just because I'm playing you, and Joe, because I don't need you to win. Just the same as Estes. Don't take it personal, you fellas. I love you guys, like I said, like a nut. But it's time for Mickey to get his, I'm afraid. Me and Joe Boo, we can feel it. It's like pennant fever here. Yeah. It's what we can feel it. So, check back in a bit. I'm going to put a link or something up to the other video. Hopefully that'll scratch that itch for good fantasy humor. So, anyway, fellas, I keep it classy. Peace out, and I don't know. Wrap it twice because we don't need any kids running around. Fuck it.